Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, we're on the way.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! That's really good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kökçü. And here's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now Mario. Great defending, strong and determined. Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Milan still without a single shot on target. Now it's Gullit.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Here it is, cross. Impressive jump. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Gullit. And that is well cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, looks a good one. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Italy do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Gullit. Pressure coming in from all directions. And here's Messi. He'll try from distance. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now it's Messi. That's very neat. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Gullit. He's going for goal! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard receives it in a wide position.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception, well, that's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nedved.
Ibrahimovic. And here's Azar. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Azar. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Romario! Romario! You beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Knocks it into space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nedved. Vieira.
Now it's Azar. And he welcomes it in.
And he's managed to get free.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ernest.
He's having a pop! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hazard. Numero 25. Numero 14.
He's had it taken off him.
Messi. Numero 6.
Mateus.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
And here's Bale.
Il numero 18.
It's
Pirlo.
Bale! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he...
Chance!
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Now this could be a chance. Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Robson has it in a wide position.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bale! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And here's Haaland. And he shoots! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And now the breakaway. Mateus. Lovely, now then. Is there any
Ci
support?
saranno
He
3
might not
minuti di
need it.
recupero.
Asensio, now it's Mbappe. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great ball, and he takes a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Desperate defending required here. Rummenigge attempts a clearance. And this is Pirlo, delivered with swing. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winner's bullish and belligerent. So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar sight of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous... Loose. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hazard going after that. And it's Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira with a definite foul there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And this is Messi. He is just caressed. Can he finish? There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Big chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get credit.
And the finish! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Hazard. Oh, super ball. They're urging him. Can he finish? Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Romario. Romario will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is starved of space and time. Maldini. Vieira. Now it's Romario. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Bellingham. And here's Romario. Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good alertness. And here's Mbappe. Shot, tries a shot! Of course! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvre. It's Baggio! The sheer brilliance of Roberto Baggio! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That ball looks a good one. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Yeah. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Messi, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is well cleared. So a temporary halt to the action. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. So we're off again. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Seedorf. Nedved. That's Vieira. That's good running with the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Seedorf. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they could break here. Nicely weighted ball. Romario ploughing through the middle. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Varane cuts it out. Bellingham on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to...
Chance for a shot! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mateus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Chance
è
here
di
to counter.
80.607
That is a
spettatori.
great pick out. And he's certainly onside here. Decent chance! Milan palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Hazard, spread out to the left. Hazard receives it in a good position here. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Mateos! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through.
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rummenigge. Hoeneß making a dash for it. Opts to play it back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mateos. Seedorf. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yamal.
Great chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the...
In he goes again!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Floated through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway. And this is Hazard.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Shot a goal!
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ci saranno 3
And
minuti
here's
di recupero.
Bale. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a shade optimistic. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale, that is lovely. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Vieira. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a... And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Vieira, passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Played in. And a header! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries a shot! Off the post! Takes a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Maldini.
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Good purposeful running this. And this is Hazard. Crosses it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Baggio, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And it's with the keeper.
The Netherlands definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Can he spark a counter here? Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's Basho! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Look at the space here. He's beaten the last man.
Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Rafael Varane has got the wrong side of the referee, and
Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
that was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Roberto
Baggio! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Cross into the box. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Varane. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Hullet. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Varane. Pepe cuts out the pass. Seedorf. Now he's got space here.
Oh, good take in a good area.
And he can clear it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Played into space. And he's intervened well there. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of stage.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Thuram.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that.
Big chance!
That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernes. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to play it through. Maldini. This is a promising build-up. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Bale. Mateo goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Number 3 coming up.
Ibrahimovic. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 10, Hazard.
Dembele!
Number 22, Seido.
And now they can
Coming
spring
on
out
the
of
field,
defence.
Number 95, Gullit. Number 18,
That's nice.
Dembele.
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish? So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Probing pass. Now it's Yamal. Not a hint of offside here. He's got away. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Schmeichel claims comfortable. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Hernes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He is on the finish! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan palpably stronger, better, superior.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh no, what has happened here? Throw it. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah. Rummenigge! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Avispa Fukuoka finding themselves unexpectedly...
And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping!
Hullet is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Raya claims comfortably. Avispa Fukuoka are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bellingham. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard goes short. Avispa Fukuoka has the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And the finish!
a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Good play on the left-hand side here, and he was quick to react. And it's Bellingham. He's got away. Takes a shot! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pullet. And that has put paid to that. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Hullet. And here's Bellingham. And this is a great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well read, nice interception. Best. He's through here. Good read, needed to be. Can he get on the end of this? That was good alertness. Azar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Maldini. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Number 9,
So straight into the second half.
Mbappe. Number 8,
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot!
17,
He's kept it out just.
number 18.
Are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts and goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 23,
Looking to play him
Ibrahimovic. Number 13,
Rice produces the perfect tackle there.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now there's a... It's Asa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he should have made it 4.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution.
So their 4th corner of the game. Milan with another chance from a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, great leap! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Bellingham with the clearance. Driving through the middle. Closing in on goal. And he shoots! Caught offside that time. The score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Bellingham. And here's Hullet. No, again there's no way through. And it's Bellingham. Hullet. Hullet! And that is great goalkeeping.
Fukuoka really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed at the far side. Tries one from range. Brilliant from Toure. About as smooth as it gets. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager...
That could... He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no...
And the shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gabriel. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And here's Bale. He's under a lot of pressure. Shoots! Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is just caressing the ball. And he welcomes it in. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Yamal. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's free,
And a chance! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aims beyond the defence. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Has to go back.
Can he finish?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Ibrahimovic. Vinicius.
Oh, he's having a go!
5 minutes to add. And no, that was never going to make it. Yamal.
Goes for the shot!
Brought out the best in the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Now it's Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. And that will be the final act. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And now I'd just like to read out
What are
our
your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the
today.
manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Well, forget form, forget stats. This is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of...
And the shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's onside, and the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. Probing pass. Oh, just the keeper now. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to...
Oh, a guilty! And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Makelele.
Oh, big chance! And how good was that? A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical...
Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rivaldo.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really
Romario! And there's a goal. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Milan still making a fight of this. Mbappe. Mbappe. Steaming on goal.
Mbappe! And a neat finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Gullit.
And this is Pele.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Well, they could break here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Alex Schneider. Well seen. Saw that coming. Maldini. Gullit. Tries to pass it through. Romario has it out wide and in space. He has found the way through. And that signals the end of the first period. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
So
Numero
right
4.
back into the action.
Numero 22.
Milan
Schneider.
come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per
Now it's
il
Bellingham.
numero 8.
So much
Il
time and
numero
space
17.
here.
Il numero 6. Il numero 11. Bale.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Bale. Now, can they...
And Messi! It's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught on, can he finish? That's going to go a long way. It's a pretty loose pass.
Milan are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. He's being urged to shoot. He's in a great position here.
And a header!
It's
And again! And that's a tiny finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last else.
Shot, surely! Well taken goal.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final.
Dembele!
Mateus. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. Dembele! It's Dembele! Keeper always had the measure of that.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we have our very first corner.
In he goes again!
Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Yamal. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, there's a probing ball. Yamal. Ernest. And they can counter here. That has been cut short. Makaleli. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is just caressing the ball. Has to go back here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the space here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's nice. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's quick to get rid.
Pretty robust defending.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal. The most accurate pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side.